we had a MTO that decided to nonstop, help the district out nonstop. What is it called when you say? There's a term for like going, oh, we have live fire. Okay, we're gonna do live fire training. He did it on paper, but we never did it in life. So, I mean, there's a multitude of things you're supposed to do in the state, but our MTO didn't do that. He did fraud because that's the district. That's what they wanted. He could sit and say he did not do all that stuff, but we all know he did. And you know how I know he did? When you do like what he do like 20 some years at MTO there, and when he retired, what did he do? Give his wife a really nice job, making 100,000 a year. Yep, and she's been doing that for now like I don't know 8 years, 7 years, so she's doing pretty good. And again, what did I get? What did our family get? Oh, that's right. When it comes to ethics, this place is like insane wrong. You want to talk about no ethics there, you know what I mean? And I guess maybe I was too good ethically, because I would always just call doing the right thing. So step up, do the right thing. There's things you can do, you know what I mean? Like when there'd be like different things. I would nonstop be battling, like manpower. It is a safety issue, or like this. So when are we going to start doing live fire training, or when, you know what I mean? What happened? I either get beat by the union president or the verbally accosted by, the MTO. But like whatever. I mean, this is nonstop. It's been going on for years. Not going to stop. You know what I mean? But it's true. You can ask you can ask anybody that ever left the place. You know what I mean? And they will tell you exactly that. You know? Yeah. Live fire training. How was live fire training? Oh, so, what's live fire training? And that's true. That's a true story. Now, again, let's go back to this thing we were talking about, the two families that think they run the place. Oh, they do. But they got no clue. And nonstop, they literally run the place. They run everything. And they run quality of the volunteers out. They run quality career firefighters out. And again, if you want to ever know, like, the issue, all they got to do is look in the mirror. But don't ever tell them no. Because no, or here's one I used to always have with, because a lot of times, like we get called. I still remember this one. And it's funny part. We'll talk about that in a second. But I get called in Edie's office after a fire or something, and we'd be talking about, you would make a comment. And I would say, well, hang on. I'm like, that's what I was taught in the academy. And dude, literally, he would like just start shaking and be so peeved at me, and I was like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, why did you do this? It's what I learned in the academy. You know what I mean? And again, start shaking and be all upset. And I'm like, that's what I learned. Now you want me to like stop, do what I learned and how to do it? We did everything we did at the academy. I thought I was going to come here and like do the right thing, be the best for the community, not having somebody saying that's not how we do it. Are you kidding me? I'm like, and now it would be like, well, that's how I learned in the academy. He'd start shaking, and I'd say something like, are we done? Get up, walk out. And that's true. You know what I mean? I mean, literally, you know what I mean? Fighting fires with one person, you know what I mean? Attic fires, I asked for ventilation. Oh, God, no, can't do that. Too expensive. I mean, and like I said, now we'll get into the MTO stuff in the future. I just wanted to talk, like I said, just talk about these fraudulent, like I said, these fraudulent families who basically, I don't know how to say it properly, I don't know the word, but where they go to, they've got lawyers, they've got doctors that are in pockets that they pay heavily, taxpayers' dollar, and taxpayers, they have no clue what they're doing. They have no clue about all that going on. You know what? Again, if I lived in that town, I would be pretty upset if I was like lived in the town being a firefighter or something in that town, or even volunteer. They've run out the quality ones, you know what I mean? And literally because they said you're not running for office, you're not doing this, you're not having, or make up stuff on them, and you know what I mean? Which we'll get to that one in a little bit, but so I had a boss that did the same thing too. Why do they do it to them? That's a great question. and I know the answer. I don't know if maybe we'll just like get on that one a little bit. So, had a boss. Let's call him. Let's call him Mr. Well, no, I want to be respectful. We'll call him Captain. We'll call him Captain Smith. All right. So now he is one of the best bosses I ever had. I mean, when I say best, like just laid back when he needed to step up and say something. You know, he did. He didn't get around the bush. He told you what his thought. You know what I mean? Uh, Volunteers, they loved him. Career staff loved him. Huh. Then they fired him, or not fired him, or they pretty much fired him. But because he was well liked, and you're gonna be like, what? No way. Huh. Yeah. They pretty much gave him what do you call heart condition from the stress. You know, nonstop on him and saying some bad things about him and saying this and saying that, and finally they got him to put the retirement papers in. That's what they do. They try to push people out like that, or give you chest pains and to have issues, or like I said with Timmy, the ED put the gun in his hand and he blew his head off. Yeah, they fired this captain I'm telling you about right now, and I'm telling you captain, or if you hear me say captain or boss, that's usually means quality. If you hear me say a individual name, which we're not going to get into that one, but so basically I had all bosses, 2 that were good, and like I said, both got flushed, and the one that really got it, like I said, and they had made him have a heart condition from nonstop stressing him, and I know what they did. I know we all know what they did. You know what they do is they pull people aside and go, you need to go yell at so and so. And he'd be like, no. Why? Well, because. And again, when you do that enough, like, until you give me a reason to go over and do something like that to this individual, why would I do it? You know what I mean? A good quality boss, Captain Smith was gone. We'll say another one. Oz, another one that, holy crud, another one. Yeah, I don't even want to get into whether another one. We'll talk about maybe that in the future. But so basically, between the ED, these criminals commissioners, you got the chairman, and then you got me, who basically said, what do you tell everybody? I'm a 207A, and then I got fired a month later. You know what I mean? I've got all the paperwork trial. You know, me and my labor lawyer have been documenting everything. My personnel files got 0. What was it called? Disciplinary actions, 0. Been called in, like I said, to discuss fairground stuff, and what are we talking about in here? Oh, that's how I learned in the academy. So basically, I'm telling you how to do it. It's the right way. Not one time in a file that I said I was a bad person, you know. But I got fired. I got fired. I got 0 income. I love when people say he didn't get fired. All right, I didn't get fired, but I got fired, and all they had to do is step up, do the right thing. Like I said, the smart ones get out, and they literally left that place. It's still a revolving door. You know what I mean? There's still people getting out of that place so fast because they don't want nothing to do with their criminal actions, and you know what I mean? Well, yeah, you can't train, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do that. Stay tuned for the next episode.